Since before time, whenever our explorers were lost, they would look to the forever star to find their way home. Now, a great darkness has found us. The warmongering Zootopans sought to extinguish our light. In a desperate bid to defend our beloved home, we committed everything we had. Yet, the cold malice of Admiral Voltan couldn't be stopped. The battle was lost. I knew what I had to do. Where our only hope lies. I, Princess Euphora, last remaining regent of our people, will lead us to the Forever Star. Those of us who survived that day lost everything. But this is not our end. We will survive. Because together, we will keep hope alive.
Hunt them down. No survivors.
I find the art style a little bit worrying, but it also tries to remind me of Robotech. You should rather just... And yet, at the same time, they have stuff that, like, a pig, guys with a butt on fire. I mean, are they trying to be serious or funny here? It's hard to take anything seriously when they're doing stuff like that. I don't know. As I said before, the art style is a little worrying because other things that I've seen with this kind of art style have generally been, I'll say, received poorly. Now, let's go and check out the demo and see if it's better than I've been led to believe by watching the intro. I know that sounds really harsh. We only have this one, looks like. Several other buttons that say in development. I mean, they could put 500 buttons that say in development and still would not change my opinion of this menu. Just go straight to Euphora's journey. Jump complete, Captain. Analysis incoming. We're still in the Regency. Sensors indicate the Zootopan fleet isn't far behind. But wait, Pleiades, it's... Of course, anything with a Z or V or Y, and basically towards the end of the alphabet, are always evil in these games. It's very, very cliched. Pleiades is lost, but we're still here. We must keep moving. Status report. In this campaign, we play the princess leading the SDF Catalina. The menu suggests other campaigns have different commanders or ships. The bridge is the command center of your starship. Use your camera to survey it. Use WSD or click and drag right mouse button to move your camera. Use Q and E or click and drag middle mouse button to rotate your camera. Oh, I clicked middle mouse and I didn't even get to read the rest of those buttons because of that. SDF Catalina reports damage to multiple decks. Awaiting your orders, Captain. Alright, so I can use up arrow or control mouse wheel to transition to a upper or higher or lower deck. Okay. Just zip through them all and get all these checked. Give me a second to think. Of course, Princess. I mean, Captain. Time can pause at any point. Use space to pause time. Bam! I have almighty power. And that elevator music again? Okay, look, I just mentioned this in a video a couple days ago, but you always have to be careful walking a fine line between being serious and being funny. This was probably not the right time to be funny. If you are incapable of taking yourself seriously, don't expect people who are playing your game to take yourself seriously. Injuries reported ship-wide, Captain. When a crew member's health drops too low, they become wounded. Wounded crew lose morale and have reduced movement speed. Search for starship for wounded crew, highlight in yellow, and select them for more information. Use left mouse button to select the character. And then, as my objective, select a wounded crew member. Alright, oh, it disappeared. Some of the crew are wounded, some are just scared. I have individual reports for your inspection. Crew reports are organized into tabs. The emotional stats and statuses affecting a character are shown under the status tab. Click a tab to browse its contents. So he is wounded. He is stressed. I'll file all crew reports in the manifest. The manifest catalogs your entire crew. The character is selected. Click the manifest button to access it. Whoa, okay, well, I mean, a starship should have a lot of crew. Genius robot. He is stressed. Really? Are they all stressed? I guess so. He's got morale. We have 68 crew. Well, we're gonna go ahead and make him a favorite. How do I do that? Okay, fine. Recommend we lower the alert level, Captain. We have time before the Zatoban fleet is upon us again. Let's give our people a chance to calm their nerves. Alert levels determine the protocol of the ship. This influences each crew's member behavior as well as their emotional state. Click on the current alert level to change it. Where is the green alert? Unpause to let your actions play out. Press space to resume time. Well, I still want to check people? Like, wasn't I supposed to do something with all the wounded people? Maybe I don't actually do anything with them. Let's go to manifest. And, of course, there's no way to actually... Oh, this is sorted by health? Is that what that is? Does that mean all these people down here are wounded? Yeah, and there's nothing I can do about that? Alright. Fine, let's go and let things play out.
All clear.
Stand down for battle stations. Wounded crew report to medbay. Won't do it much good. Medbay is offline. We need to get back on the power grid. Build mode allows you to plan new construction for your crew to build. Click the mode to change modes. Enter build mode. Select an existing room to edit it. Use left mouse button to select your medbay. And that would be... Is that even in this deck? Because I'm holding control mouse wheel like it tells me to move decks. None of these seem to be medbay that the game... Oh, I heard a click. Pause. None of these are med. That apparently is medbay. I was wiggling the mouse, clicking everything in sight, but okay, I guess I may have missed this entire room. Your medbay requires a new power switch in order to connect it to the power grid. Click Add New Object to browse objects that may be added to this room. A power switch must be placed on a wall and cannot be placed upon a structural pillar. Why couldn't I place it to a structural pillar? Place it right there. We've received your plan, Captain. Work starts on your order. Wow, you are so happy. Plan must be confirmed before your crew begins construction. Click and hold build to confirm your changes. Seriously? Why? Build site designated, Captain. Awaiting resources. Once construction is confirmed, the required resources are hauled to build sites. In this case, metal and plastic are required to build your power switch. They have now been deducted from your resource stores shown at the top of your screen. I guess that's these right here. Use left mouse button to select your power switch for further information. Select the power switch that you added to your medbay. Well, I'd like to rotate so I can take a look at it. Orders received. Hauling metal and plastic across the ship at the double. I hardly imagine you're actually moving at double speed here, so don't say that. We could use some extra suppliers, Captain. This stuff is heavy. Each crew member belongs to a division which determines their duties. The supply division performs ship-wide hauling to move resources throughout the ship. Transferring more characters into the supply division will result in resources moved between rooms more efficiently. Select a marine, scientist, or engineer, navigate to their actions tab. Then select transfer to reassign that crew member into the supply division. Transfer a crew member. I doubt that their department heads will be happy with that. Imagine being a marine and say like, hey, I'm having your guy, he's going to be transferred to this department so we can haul some plastic around. Okay, well, let's see here. Could I... Okay. I mean, I don't know why you had me click on it then. Just let me click on... You should have me click on a person and then manifest or something. Princess Jafar is the sole surviving regent of Pleiades. She inspires crew she interacts with, improving them morale. If she dies, the game will end. No one left behind gain hope for each civilian rescued. Okay, we gotta select, say, a Marine. Okay. Actually, here, you look like you were the guy who were just talking to me, but I don't think you were. You're taking deep breaths. Inspect character. Okay, transfer into Supply Division. I won't let you down, Captain. Alright, now we just need to await hauling. Taking deep breaths, changing uniform. Very Sims-esque right there. So it looks like this game kind of wants to be RimWorld with a comical Robotech vibe. Right? I think Robotech's cool. I feel like there's a lot of controversy with the company in charge of Robotech. Totally not sold on the art style. It looks like it wants to be anime, but at the same time not. It was on the quarter deck, wasn't it? Was it this room? No, I don't think that was it. That looks like sort of engineering bay. Ah, it was this room. So I'm still awaiting hauling. There's no music when I'm fast forwarding. It kind of sounds like a VHS tape is on fast forward. Got a kind of a Star Wars Rebel Trooper right there. Along with, of course, then the intro cinematic, the Star Wars Rebel Trooper exploding. Not even counting the guy that was running. He looked like some sort of knockoff Albert Einstein caught in an explosion. Like, am I supposed to be feeling sorry for that? Because the everything about that scene looks like it's meant to be comical. That is one of my worries. When the game wants to be serious, you need to be serious. When you have a pig mascot and people with hearts as eyes, that doesn't tell me that this is a serious game. Resources delivered. Over to you, engineers. After resources have been hauled to a build site, construction is performed by engineers. Squint pause. Tarps will erase to indicate when an engineer can perform their work. Use left mouse button to select your power switch. Took you long enough. Our engineers can only get to work once resources have been delivered. Dude, this is not the way you talk to your princess, okay? I'm your most magnificent princess. You better mind your behavior or it's out the airlock with you. Your engineers are... Okay, never mind. Captain Medbay reports they're running low on Metagel. Metagel, huh? Alright, I mean... sure, yeah, okay. Are our scientists working Metagel centrifuges? Scientists need biomass to synthesize Metagel, but supplies are dwindling. We should secure a steady supply of biomass by building a greenhouse. What have you been doing during this peacetime then? Construct new rooms to expand the capabilities of your starship. Build a new room, enter build mode, and click create new room, and then select greenhouse from the list of available rooms. Once selected, hold left mouse button where you wish to place your new room and move your mouse to draw its dimension. Reduces dimensions draw back over the room in the same way to subtract it. Press escape to confirm the dimensions of your new room. Do I have to close this before I'm allowed to click build mode? I guess so. Alright, well, they don't really tell me how big they need this greenhouse to be, so maybe we'll stick it in this room. It's a little bit bigger than the other rooms over there. What happened to the lights? Oh, princess, you poor thing. The power grid has been disrupted throughout the ship. We'll need to build and maintain power switches in every room to restore power, water, and gravity. All rooms require power switches in order to access the power grid. The power grid provides a room with gravity and allows the objects within to draw the power or water they require. Use Add New Object to add a power switch to your greenhouse. Power switches are found in the Shared tab. They must be placed on the wall between structural pillars. We should add an oxygen generator. The crew will appreciate being able to breathe. Wow. Yes, they would appreciate being able to breathe. Good job, princess. That's your first royal edict right there, and it's a good one. Rooms must be equipped with a source of oxygen to maintain breathable conditions. Oxygen generators draw power and water to generate oxygen for their room. Use add new object to add an oxygen generator to your greenhouse. Oxygen generators are found in the shared tab. They must be placed on a wall between structural pillars. Hint, oxygen will also flow in between rooms when they have an opening between them. Well, that's good to know. Do I have to just escape? Get out of the power switch? Yeah, looks like it. Now that the greenhouse is livable, let's add some biomass crops. They'll supply us with an ongoing source of biomass. You get used to the smell. Crops can be grown in a greenhouse to provide a steady supply of biomass or food. Each crop has different benefits and drawbacks. Biomass crops grow over time to produce biomass. I would assume so, yes. Providing they can draw water. Use add new objects to add a biomass crop to your greenhouse. They may be placed on the floor, but be mindful to ensure that crew can easily access them. Crops are unique to the greenhouse, so they are found in the specialty tab. We'll double up on it. Standing by, Captain. Plan must be confirmed before your crew begins construction. Click and hold build to confirm your changes. Where's this build button? Yeah, now it disappeared. Construction confirmed. The Zdopan fleet will soon come for us, Captain. We must jump again before we are caught. Bring up our journey. Well, before we do that, I want to actually put that one guy back onto marine duty. I feel bad making him a supplier. Not that suppliers are bad or anything. It's that he was a marine, and suddenly I just changed his life around. You go back to being a marine. The journey screen tracks your voyage from Pleiades and the proximity of the Zdopan fleet that pursues you. Use left mouse button to open the journey screen from the hologram on the bridge. Our destination is the Forever Star. Our course is up to you. We can plot a jump to any star system within jump range. The Zdopan fleet lies still, for now. I'll report any movement. Your starship is equipped with a Jumplight core capable of holding and releasing Jumplight in order to transport the ships of vast distances. Jumplight must be captured before each jump. The more Jumplight your Jumplight core can hold, the further your jump range. Use left mouse button to select the star system within jump range, then click target for jump to target it. Be warned, the Jumplight core releases all excess Jumplight when performing a jump. That kind of sucks. If that's the case, then why do I have any jump light right now, huh? We just jumped. Alright. Rocky planet detected. Atmosphere uninhabitable. Material extraction probable. We can get certain resources or stuff, but you're not going to allow me to see the resources. Again, when I comment on this stuff, I'm not trying to be mean in the slightest. These demos, one of the things I do besides elicit, drum up reputation and hype, is I would assume get feedback and improvement. That tells me material extraction, rich in material, metal, and water, but I don't know how much of that I have. Let's go and head back, and we can see that I have 0 composite, which requires plastic and metal. I don't have a lot of plastic, so let's try to look for something with a lot of plastic in it, if there's such a thing exists, or how we would make it. Plastic is maybe collected by converting biomass in manufacturing. Okay. So we probably want something like this. Temperate exoplanet, xenofauna plausible. Insufficient jump light. What? But it's in my circle. What does the circle mean then, if that's not what that means? Course laid in. Scientists commence jump light capture. Our fate now depends on jump light. Are our jump light calculators still intact? One jump light calculator was lost when our engine room took a hit. The other is intact, but it ain't working. Do you mind taking a look? It beats me. Why are you an engineer then? Objects must be activated in order to function. Objects go offline if they sustain too much damage or lose access to the power or water they need. Use left mouse button to select your jump light calculator, navigate to the Actions tab, and select Activate. Okay. It's a regulator, not the calculator. My bad. Nice work, Captain. I never would have thought of that. With the Jumplight calculator online, our scientists will be able to capture Jumplight. Surveillance data indicates a wreckage nearby, Captain. Permission to launch an away mission? As long as you're not wearing a red shirt, yeah. Oh, red shirts are our Marines, aren't they? Make sure you search for any signs of survivors. Away missions allow spacecraft to perform critical tasks off-ship. These are your primary method of recovering additional resources and survivors, but they may also be used to perform reconnaissance or defensive air patrols. To launch an away mission, crew must first be assigned to a spacecraft. Each crew member will bring benefits or drawback. Use left mouse button to select the shuttle and press auto-assign to automatically assign crew to it. Hint, you may optionally assign each seat manually. That's a fighter. Alright, Kay, where are you at? You're the dude who didn't even know how to turn on your Jumplight calculator. You didn't even think about turning it on. I don't see you, Kay. Oh, there you are. Chief Engineer. Wait, my Chief Engineer didn't think about turning on a machine? Well, you're still going, dude. Be careful with that, shuttle. Our lives depend on it now. Salvage opportunities may yield any combination of metal, plastic, composite, or ammunition. Performing surveillance operations in future star systems may uncover hidden salvage opportunity. To view available missions, select the spacecraft and press View Local Missions. From the list of away missions, select the salvage opportunity and then choose your cruise shuttle to launch it. Hint, you may also access away missions from the journey screen. Chance is 50%, huh? Is that because we've only put the one person on it? Plus 5% spacecraft resilience. Plus 10. So she has a special call sign arrow inside that gives her extra resilience, and then engineer gives more resilience on top of that. Okay. I'm assuming, wait, no, there's no indicator that says that she has an ability. Like, this guy is probably chief engineer, chief scientist, so like we can see this little chevron here. She doesn't have anything to say that, maybe it's this little icon there? Okay, yes. This little emblem does signify call sign. So we're going to assign this guy for mission success. Where's my... I hate... Fine. We've already assigned you. I knew that. I just wanted to click around. Alright, let's assign Flannery. Okay, but yeah, the game doesn't actually give me the total chance anymore. It told me 50% when I first selected it. Okay, well, let's launch. Good luck. Deploy a star fighters to intercept incoming threats. I mean, the game didn't tell me to do so, but let's go ahead and just send one out. So it looks like you are our next highest level Marine as according to call signs. 5% success chance, sure. Assembling crew. So I mean, it's Robotech meets RimWorld. I'm sure that they will have no intention of changing the intro cinematic or the art style, but those are still off-putting. I think they should go. I think they should definitely go full serious. I mean, when you're talking about intergalactic war, and I'm by the way panning to follow this thing on purpose. When you're talking about intergalactic war, princess fleeing from the enemy and trying to save people as a resource, I think you probably want serious tones here. Press right bracket to speed up time. Why not use this time to familiarize yourself with the crew? Wait until the salvage opportunity returns. I don't like that the music pretty much interrupts whenever you go from pause to fast forward. Removes any level of sense of responsibility. When you either completely cut off the music like that, or make it sound like a VHS track tape, or elevator music. Combat Air Patrol returning, Captain. No missed interceptions on record. Boy, missions take time to complete. Yeah, I knew that. Hope is the measure of the ship's overall outlook. The morale of all crew trends towards hope over time. Hope declines when crew dies. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Hope increases when a promise is fulfilled. Active promises, no one left behind. Gain hope for each civilian rescued. Spacecraft returning. The mission was a perfect success. We recovered a load of composite, Captain. Very useful, very valuable. No survivors, but I'll continue to monitor for distress beacons. Understood. Be ready to mobilize for search and rescue. Jumplight capture still underway, Captain. Like you always say, it can't be rushed. So apparently we talk about Jumplight a lot, but my chief engineer knows nothing about it. Jumplight must be captured to perform a jump. Scientists capture Jumplight using Jumplight calculators in the engine room. Hint, the maximum amount of Jumplight that can be captured may be increased by constructing Jumplight memory units in the engine room. This expands your jump range. Capture enough Jumplight to jump. Nobody's working. Oh, there's one scientist. Alright, who are you? Oh, what? No. I just wanted to click on this dude. Gavriel. Gavriel, you are the boss. You might want to clean that up. I can't click on it. Okay, game. Are you crashing on me? What's going on here? I don't know what's going on here. Well, if the game is crashing on me, then... Yep, it totally crashed on me. I'm now staring at the Steam store page. Okay, give me a bit to go back to where we were. We've gone back to where we needed to be. Since the game doesn't actually have any sort of save mechanic, I assume that their demo is pretty shortened. You can see here that we only have exit the main menu, exit the desktop. There's no auto-saving, there's no continue. I basically had to start over. So now that we have our jump, this time we picked the closest one. And we're going to try to maneuver our way, hitting each planet at a time while this thing chases us. I think Homebound or whatever it's called. Those kind of games. EVA front mission, you have the thing that chases you from the left to the right of the screen. Anything in this red zone is going to be inaccessible, so we're just going to kind of try to tag these as fast as possible. We do probably want more biomass, but we've been growing that for a few days while I've kind of been going through the manifest. It's actually day 4 now. You can see here the kind of missions that we can do. And let's head on back. Click and hold here. Initiate Jumplight.
Take the ship to Jumplight. Hold on, everyone.
The forever star awaits us.
Jumplight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Start by immediately assigning people, sending missions out. Search and rescue. Send one at a time. Zootopin's on our tail, Captain. So they'll meet us in 15 minutes, so we'll just do what we can immediately. Warning, jumping before a mission has returned will leave it missing in action. I wasn't really planning on jumping, but thank you for letting me know. We should go ahead and target for jump, however. Now, although this guy's in a green outfit, he's actually a Marine. He just never dressed properly for the new manifest or designation. He was on this side, so maybe he'll pop out this way. No. And there he goes. To be vanished. I can't pan or anything. Right there. Okay. Now that we've jumped, we have access to, I think, clear debris and rebuild all destroyed. We'll start with the Jumplight room, however. Once this all gets done, we'll go to the next area and do it from there. Unfortunately, you have to do it room by room rather than deck by deck. There's Princess Euphora walking like a boss. You can see her just got super swagger going on. A huge amount of building room here, but for the same reason I probably spent way more than I should have I probably spent more time than I should have on the manifest, because again, this is not going to even save my progress. This is going to be irrelevant to us because we're not going to have the resources to build anything. we barely have resources to function. Even just cleaning up and repairing stuff, we don't have the resources for. It's an open threat imminent. I mean, it's like 10 minutes away. 12 minutes away. How our mission doing? I'll go and speed this up. Surveillance requires a shuttle, it says. We only have these 2 shuttles, so I'd rather just send the shuttles out to do the real jobs rather than survey. So we're at 9 people and 20 resources. Cool. We don't have enough to jump yet, so we might as well do some missions. Don't disembark. Just go straight back out there, dude. What are you disembarking for? We literally have the bad guys just chasing us, and you're... Come on, man. I don't want to view spacecraft. Hopefully they'll just pop away in a minute. What happened to you? Did someone... Oh, why are you knocked out? Oh, you're probably just tired or dizzy or something. Okay. And so I will have 6 minutes by the time they return to jump. We will need more shuttles, obviously, but apparently we are already in a deficit. The deficit is worse than I last saw it. Lower deck is pretty empty of everything. It's for future builds. While we do have some segments here that you can apply build upgrades for, though the clicking for it is a little awkward. It's going to require resources we don't currently possess, and we're not that worried about it. Plus, I don't actually know where the turrets are. Let's take a look here. We have 5 minutes before contact. We can push it. I suppose we should. Well, no, actually, this bar probably progresses regardless of whether or not they've made contact with me. I don't quite understand. So whether we jump now or not, it actually doesn't matter. What I mean is, I was thinking like if I don't manage these missions now, I'm basically losing opportunities. That can be true, but I'm using those 3 minutes here rather than 3 minutes at whatever this thing is giving me, which is more people. I think that's what that represents here. So we can either get 34 materials, I think that's what that means. No, maybe not. 34 something. I don't know what that is. Nope, I didn't want to actually do that. It's probably materials. Oh, that's a... How rare is our salvage? Those are salvage opportunities, right? No, these are not. They don't have the little cross thing. So yeah, we'll try. We'll hang out here. We'll push it. This might be something we regret. Back inside you go. Zootopian threat imminent. Let's go and slow down speed so I can get some sounds. No, nothing. Okay. We'll go to yellow alert. It just seems appropriate.
Yellow alert. Repeat, yellow alert.
I don't want people stopping what they're doing to make sure the shuttle... I want that shuttle in, and I want us gone. So let's speed back up. Although it's a little sad to have the music just disappear like that. I'm not gonna... I mean, we have 3 minutes before things start kicking off. We've got 33 medi-gel, but for some reason people are still unconscious and wounded. Go give them aid. I mean, we have 33 medi-gel. Do something, people. Do we not have enough beds? Maybe that's it. No, we got 3 beds that are not being used, and 2 more over here. Pigs honking. Let's put speed back up. I'm assuming that's safe to go and pull the lever now.
Let's bring that star a little closer, shall we? Punch it! Jumplight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's take a look at that timer. We probably have like 2 minutes left to go. Let's see what the timer looks like right now. Yeah, it didn't really reset anything. That's not how this works. Which is kind of what I expected. That's why I was talking about if I stopped to do those missions, I'd be losing time on all these other missions. Okay, so we'll do search and rescue. As soon as we get the jump light, we'll move straight on. Two rescues, one rescue, one rescue, on rescue. I probably spent way too long on that. I'm not going to be able to rescue all those people, I think. We have one jump light running. Second person coming in. Oh, we finally balanced out our composites. Let's go back to lower deck. No, it wasn't lower deck. Was it lower deck? Ah, here it is. I'm used to the disorientation. Okay. Hold things down, go to build mode. Clear debris. I think this means I get 12 back. But unfortunately, you can only do one room at a time. And it looks like we only have 1 minute left before bad things. Are those shuttles on the way? We don't have the jump light, probably. Yeah, I think we're probably doomed. But I'm not sure whether it would have changed much else if we went to the very last planet, because it looks like it's out of range out of any other stars. Turning. Here they come, Captain. We're about to have company. Hello. Doesn't look like... Ready to jump, Captain. Oh, we gotta wait for our crew. They're 40% complete. Occupied cannot jump? Or no, okay. That's because I had that star system selected. Alright, and I don't think there's much I'm allowed to do. Like, I can't click on them or anything.
Red alert. Battle stations.
I don't see anything in this direction, so this radar is probably not representative of what you see in this theater. Target in my sights. Confirmed impact. Take that. 97%, 98%, 99%, 100.
Initiate Jumplight drive.
+4 hope gained.
Jumping.
Mission was a failure.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, we made it. Demo over. Thank you for playing. Okay. So I guess we only get to either make 2 jumps or you get to encounter the Xenoptons or whatever they're called one time. But I pushed it. I wanted to save those people. And by golly, we did our best. Even though they didn't find anyone. Let's try again and see what happens when time runs out. Alright, we have a 62 crew roster of Marines. Let's, whatever these aliens are, catch up. Go into red alert. That's a little on the early side, but it's not like my crew's doing anything else.
Red alert. Battle stations.
Now our crew is still wounded because we never completed the greenhouse. That isn't because everybody's a Marine. That's because I created a giant wall where a greenhouse should be, so that when they do inevitably board, my Marines will be having one less option for them to take the elevators. I'm not entirely sure that's the way it works. This person's kind of stuck here thinking he's doing a job. I'm not sure what he thinks he's doing. I don't want to necessarily deconstruct the room because I want the wall to stay there. I'm not sure if the wall will stay once I deconstruct it. Enemy arrival in 24 seconds. This is as far as we can seem to zoom out. So if we zoom in, this is the only angle we get. We don't really see the enemy ships. I mean, we see these cruisers or carriers, but we don't see the little fighters or whatever is supposed to be going on here. We got 4 turrets. I guess we'll also have 4 turrets on the other side. That's cool. Unfortunately, there really isn't anything equivalent to what's happening here that's happening on the radar. The best we can do is look at which of these guns is turning and then try to see what viewing angle we can have for the laser fire, but there's nothing that we see getting shot. I haven't seen any of the underbelly guns fire yet, though. There's one enemy. Pause real quick. Now, this is a little bit on the late side, but that's just one enemy out of a, however many is going to appear. I don't think this is implemented at all. We'll try. Okay, so that will scramble and it has a crew assigned, so let's go ahead and resume.
Magenta, alert! Repel borders.
Let's see how well they fight. There's 4 of them right here, and there's 4 of us right here, but they're a lot more compact. So I think they're going to win that engagement. Yeah, that dude just took 6 laser blasts, 7 laser blasts, and didn't even turn fire. I'm not even sure my guys have guns. Lamb was our fighter pilot. You can see the cockpit frame there. Doesn't look like our turrets are still firing. I actually kind of wondered if they would, because under Magenta Alert it doesn't say man the turrets. It'd be silly, but I did notice that. Everybody's throwing in body bags. We have not defeated one bad guy. We have one just sitting here. Oh, well, look, someone has a gun. I think that might actually be one bad guy right there. Because it's a darker body bag than the others. I think that is. Yeah, here's two bad guys. Despot Rock. Zoodopans seek to destroy the last remnants of Pleiades. Kill the captain or destroy the starship by destabilizing the Jumplight core in the engine room. He feels fine, yeah. I'm pretty sure that he's dead. So we're just punching him. And I'm assuming this goes on until you flee the star system or die. There's another ship coming in right there. You better, because you're going to die otherwise. Alright, this person is heartbroken. We could tell them to snap too, but that's really snapping the camera to them. Like they're stuck in changing uniform. She just kicked that dude in the face. Now there's no keybinds, but it looks like she died. Game over. So that's what happens if you let them catch you. You die. I believe that demo status should not confer some sort of immunity from feedback, but rather encourage it. I'm trying to find things that I can commentate on, but I don't want to do so at the expense of sounding like a bully. Not that I'm bigger than this developer or anything. What do you think? Thank you for watching Tran Plays Jumplight Odyssey. I'll see you next time.